Hi, hi, just 1 minute. I just got a text from my baby. She said I love you. Oh, let me respond. Thumbs up. Hmm? You seems upset. What did I do? I just gave her a thumbs up to I love you. The same language, isn't it? Welcome to the wild, wonderful world of love languages. You see, my well-intentioned thumbs up is the emotional equivalent of saying, "Cool story, bro." Today, we'll talk about understanding your partner's love language. Whether you're speaking fluent act of service or struggling with dialect of physical touch, stick around because your relationship might just level up after this. Plus, I've got some practical tips to help you become a love language expert. You do not want to be the person sending confusing emojis when your partner is pouring their heart out to you. So, firstly, let's do a quick overview of the 5 love languages. Love languages, created by Dr. Gary Chapman, are basically 5 different ways people express and receive love. Think of them like different apps on your phone. You're trying to open Instagram, but you're clicking on your email instead. Things are not going to go well. Here's a breakdown. Number 1, words of affirmation. This love language is all about verbal expression of love and appreciation. If your partner lights up when you say, "You look amazing today," or "I'm proud of you," they probably speak this language. But don't throw out empty compliments. You can tell if you're just saying it to check a box. Let me give you a tip here. Make it a habit to give your partner a compliment every day. It could be as simple as, "You're such a good listener," or "Thanks for making food tonight." You don't have to be Shakespeare. Sincerity goes a long way. Number 2, acts of service. For people who speak this language, actions speak louder than words. They feel loved when you help with tasks or take on responsibility that make their life easier. Whether it's doing the dishes or taking out the trash, they see these actions as love in motion. Another tip here, ask your partner, "What can I do to help you today?" It's a small question that can have a huge impact. Also, look for everyday opportunities to pitch in. Offer to make food, clean up, or handle something they've been stressing over. Love language number 3, receiving gifts. Now, this is not about being materialistic. For someone who values gifts, it's the thought behind the gesture that counts. They feel cherished when you take the time to pick out something just for them. Whether it's their favorite snack or a little trinket that reminded you of them or them of you. Try this. Keep a gift list of small things your partner mentions in passing. Did they talk about a book they wanted to read or a hobby they wanted to try? Surprise them with it, even if it's not a special occasion. Number 4, quality time. For some, nothing says "I love you" like undivided attention. They value spending time together without distractions. So yes, that means no scrolling through your phone while they're talking. Another tip here, schedule regular distraction-free time together. It doesn't have to be a grand date night. Even 20 minutes of uninterrupted time, like taking a walk or having coffee together, and mean the world to someone whose love language is quality time. Love language number 5, this is physical touch. This love language is all about physical closeness. It's not about intimacy. It could be holding hands, hugging, or even a light touch on the arm. These small gestures reassure your partner and make them feel connected to you. Now, make physical touch a daily habit. Hug them when they come home. Hold hands when you're watching TV, or give a comforting back rub after a long day. These small, consistent touches will make your partner feel loved and secure. Now, you might be wondering, why does any of this matter? Why can't I just keep doing what I've always done and hope for the best? Well, because, my friend, your way of showing love might not be the way your partner feels loved. It's like trying to charge your phone with the wrong cable. No matter how hard you try, if the connection isn't right, it's not going to work. Most of us show love the way we like to receive it. If you are an act of service person, you might be running around doing all the chores, thinking that you're nailing it, but if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, they're just waiting for you to say, "Hey, I really appreciate what you did today." It's all about connecting the dots and making sure both of you feel valued. So, How do you figure out your partner's love language? Here are some practical ways to figure it out. Firstly, pay attention to how they show love. People often express love in the way they want to receive it. If they're always doing thoughtful things for you, like making coffee or organizing your stuff, they might be an act of service person. Listen to their complaints is the second way to find out. If they say things like, "You never spend time with me," they might be craving more quality time. If they often say, "You never tell me how you feel," they could need more words of affirmation. Complaints, while annoying, can actually give you clues. Lastly, ask directly. If all fails, just ask. Say, "Hey, what makes you feel most loved?" It's a simple yet powerful question that can lead to deeper understanding. You might be surprised by their answer. Now, here's the tricky part. What if your partner's love language is different from yours? How do you speak their love language if it doesn't come naturally to you? Well, the truth is, you're not going to get perfect right away. That's okay. Love languages, like any language, takes practice. Here's how to start. Words of affirmation. Even if you're big on words, try to practice giving verbal appreciation. That's small. A simple, "I love how you handle that situation," or "I'm grateful for you," goes a long way. Here's a pro tip. Set a reminder on your phone to say something kind once a day. It sounds silly, but it can work. For acts of service, if you're not a natural helper, start small. Offer to do one extra task a day, like making them breakfast or handling a chore they hate. It's the effort that counts, and they will notice. For the language of receiving gifts, well, if you're not used to receiving gifts, think small. It's not about spending tons of money. Pick up their favorite snack on your way home, or surprise them with something thoughtful that shows you're thinking of them. Keep an eye out for special occasions, even minor ones, to show appreciation through small tokens. For quality time, make an effort to be fully present. Put your phone down, turn off the TV, focus on them for a set time each day. Even 10 to 20 minutes of undistracted time can work wonders. Here's a pro tip for you. Schedule time for just the two of you, like a weekly date night or a walk after dinner. For the language of physical touch, if physical affection isn't second nature to you, start with small gestures. A hug when you wake up, holding hands while walking, or sitting close on the couch. These little touches add up. Make it a habit. The more you incorporate physical touch, the more natural it will feel. At the end of the day, love languages are all about one thing, and that's understanding. When you know how your partner experiences love, you can connect with them in a way that truly matters. And when both people in a relationship are speaking each other's love language, that's where the magic happens, right? So, I think you're ready to start speaking your partner's love language, right? Believe me, it's worth the effort. And remember, love is a language. Make sure you're speaking the right one. Thank you for watching, and go give your partner a hug, a compliment, whatever their love language is. Please share to those who might find this helpful, and follow or subscribe for more. Bye for now.